Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Now I have a very interesting video for you because I tracked down a certain possible connection with Chris Watts possibly having an affair with the woman that came forward, Amanda McMahon. Now even though Chris Watts said he didn't know who this woman was and that he had never met or slept with her, but we also know that he is a pathological liar. Now what I'm going to show you might be pure coincidental, but then we also know that Amanda used to work with Nicole Atkinson. So there's going to be two possible connections that Amanda could have had with Chris, even though she's talking about them meeting on Tinder.
It's weird because one of my friends so Nicole you talked about used to be her name. She was my manager over at Supercuts here in Greeley, and she was Shanann's best friend. She's the one that did all the the interviews and stuff like that. And so I saw something on her Facebook about like Shanann missing and stuff, and so I knew like that part, but I didn't know like it was about Chris. So it's a small world.
So you said you and Nicole worked together?
A long time ago.
And that was how long ago?
That was when I was still married. Probably like 2013, I want to say 2013.
Now to get to my findings with this, I found it a little suspect when I seen on August 13th that he was parked at his address, 2825 Saratoga Trail. This is the day after he annihilated his entire family and then disposed of their bodies in the most inhumane way possible. So that morning on August 14th at 10:46 in the morning, you see he's at 6201 Saratoga Trail. So of course, being the curious creature that I am, where is this address and why did he go there? So under Weld County, under the property searches, I searched for this exact address and the name Peter M. Mueller came about. He's obviously the owner of the house. And then if you go on Google Maps, you can view the home from the street. We see it's the exact same address, and this house is on a corner lot. Now, if you look to the left, being this picture for Google Maps was taken in 2013, Shanann's house wasn't even built yet. So if you look down across the street there to the left, down by that other house, that's the area, or should be the area where they were building, or it might have been a little bit further down. So it's rather close to the Watts home. And this person owns a rather large vehicle. Now to take the research a little bit further, this is the man who owns the home, Peter Mueller. He's the co-founder in EcoVapor Recovery Systems. So imagine that. It has to do with the oil fields, which is what Chris is in. Or was in, I should say. So far, it could be a really big possibility that he knew this Mueller man. And then with the mistress being the one that handles all the safety issues at the oil wells, he could have been getting some advice from this Peter Mueller. Now on his website, it says remote monitoring. The EcoVapor dashboard is a remote monitoring and operational control system giving operator personnel the ability to monitor and control 02 and ZRU units from their desktop, laptop, or mobile device. And we know that Chris Watts had a laptop that he used for work while out on the oil sites. Happened to be the same day, that same morning on August 13th, that the mistress wanted proof that he was there. And the scary fact is that this is removing oxygen. If it's for the inside of the tanks, that's a very scary thought. All right, so now that we have that out of the way, we know who the co-founder is of this company, the place where Chris parked. So now let's get into who is the president and the CEO of this company. Well, look at there. We have another McMahon. As soon as I seen that, I was like, holy shit. That is quite the coincidence. So I thought maybe Amanda could be his daughter. And that's the connection. If, I'm not saying that she is his daughter, but if it is, we have quite a coincidence on our hands. And I personally think that they do look alike. Now, moving on to her LinkedIn, it states that she was from Wyoming. And another possible connection for Chris and Trent Bolt, the other man that stepped forward and said that he had an affair with Chris Watts as well, was also from Wyoming. So there is a lot of possible coincidences. Now, here's some body cam footage when they were handing out the flyers on August 14th. I've cropped them out that way you can see Mueller's house on the corner there and his truck.
Main canvas of Saratoga Trail. So if you want to come down to, Saratoga Trail and the intersection, and as we spread out, we'll go individual house to house. Sounds good. Also, we have a news crew here and 2 dog teams.
And now here you can see Chris's gray truck parked right next to Mueller's house. And a couple of neighbors explain some things that they've seen in that exact area.
And so were his tires dirtier than normal?
I just noticed that he's parked there before and I've never really noticed the tires. And I drive by it like when I check the window. And I guess when I drive by, I don't really look at the truck, but they just look really dirty right now.
Okay.
I haven't noticed anything weird. I mean, tonight we noticed something weird, which a couple of you guys were sitting down here in this gray truck. He, jumps out his beer can, and then, leaves it there, goes down around the block, comes back, picks it up, and, kind of turns out here. We're like, what is that about?
In a gray truck?
Yeah, he got his license plate.
Did you call it in?
No.
Do you happen to have it still?
Yeah. But
I
I was
would
you're
love
gonna dump
that.
your beer can, and then you're gonna come back for it when the cops are sitting right there? That was weird.
Yes, welcome to our world.
Yeah.
What is it?
ANJ
My
822.
Did you have a good look at the guy or no?
yeah.
He had like a backwards cap on,
Yeah.
like a hoodie.
Yeah, maybe
Older,
20s,
younger?
30s.
Okay. Did the truck say anything on it?
It was a gray truck with a camper shell.
It was a Ford.
It was a Ford.
Gray
Yeah.
Ford?
Did you have the camper shell? What color was it?
The camper shell.
It was
Tinted
same
windows?
color as his
Yeah,
car.
it was like gray tail.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the only weird thing we saw tonight. We're like, what?
You were older.
It was probably an older model Ford. It's not one of the newer ones.
So
And
my
then-
opinion is this is a strong possibility that's where they had been connected, or maybe it just was on Tinder. Chris has pulled out so many different stories, I don't think we'll ever be able to believe one word that comes out of his mouth. So let me know what you guys think below. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.
He seemed like a genuine guy, you know. I mean, he was funny, he was charming. He was very rough, I would say. Very rough. And, you know, the best way I can describe it is he's almost zoned out into a different person.
Did he ever choke you or ask to choke you?
He did place his hand around my neck. And I quickly it freaked me out.
It sounded like he was very forceful.
Very forceful.
Is that terrifying to you now, knowing that that's how he admitted to killing his wife, choking her, and he had his hands on your neck?
Yeah. It made me feel betrayed. It made me feel nasty. It made me feel dirty.
He had a wife at home, pregnant, two daughters at home.
I know how that hurts. I wouldn't do that to her.
Amanda McMahon. You ever heard that name? No.
John showed me a picture of her.
Okay.
Oh, you did see a picture of her too?
Yeah. He had like. That's the same.
Does that look familiar?
That's the same picture he showed me on in my soul. I was looking. I was like, "Who's that?" He's like, "Oh, you don't know her either?"
Yeah.
It's like, "No."
Yeah.
He said it was like a Chick-fil-A parking lot rendezvous or something.
Right. That's just not true. That's what she's claiming. Okay.
Only went to one Chick-fil-A in Colorado. That was the one in Broomfield, Highway 7.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable enough today to tell us if there were other people?
Yeah, it was just Nicole.
Okay.
Yes.
And that was it.